Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you a little bit of my crazy life, so let's go. However, first things first. My name is Elizabete, but you can call me Bé. Be welcome to my home. I live in São Paulo, Brazil. I am almost officially married woman, and I'm gonna bring a little bit of my routine, the things that I do, the things that are part of my day-by-day life, and as a curiosity for people who would like to know how is to be a Brazilian girl, how is to live in São Paulo, one of the biggest cities here and around the world. So if you want to join me in this adventure, be welcome. First of all, these vlogs are going to be a little bit of a therapy. What do you mean by a therapy? Yes, I love talking to people, and you are going to understand what I do, and you will totally agree with me. And I was diagnosed with anxiety when I was 22 years old, and since then I have been treating this, and we know, dear friends, that anxiety is something crazy. Yes, sometimes you are okay, nothing to do, but your mind keeps processing a lot of things. And during a conversation with my therapist, she said, why don't you do it? Why don't you vlog? I don't care if people will look at you, follow you, or like your videos, but do what you like to do. So here I am, and here is how my channel just started, you know? All being said, let's go to some curiosities about my life. As I said, my intention with these vlogs is to talk about how is our life, because when I am the person that loves following other YouTubers from different places around the world. I follow girls from the United States, from different states, and I follow girls from Europe. So I love to see how is their routine and what do they do and how do they work. So maybe just in case you are curious to know a little bit about my life too, here we are. To start, I said in the very beginning of the video that I am almost officially married woman. This is because me and my future husband to be officially have been together since September 2021, so almost 5 years. Actually, we are going to be 5 years and 4 days before our ceremony. And the last year, he proposed me, and we started organizing our wedding to celebrate this union in front of family and friends and become officially husband and wife, because until now, we have just a stable contract union. I don't know if you have this in other countries, but it is a kind of a paper you sign to tell the world that you were living together with someone, and you have some legal protection after signing this. So we use it to have that. Now we don't have anymore because we are in the process of the wedding. And about the wedding, as I said, May 2025, he proposed me on a trip we were doing, and since then I started organizing my wedding by myself. Are you crazy? You did all of that by yourself? Yes, I did, including the decor. So I will record the vlog or the video talking a little bit better about it, but yes, I am the one in charge of organizing my wedding, which is going to be, by the way, next to September 26th. So, I live in a house, in a small house. It's our home, but we have one bedroom, one kitchen, one living room, a good yard, a proper garage, and one big bathroom. And we live together here with our 2 baby dogs. And yes, I'm a very proud pet mom. We don't have kids yet because, unfortunately, I can't have a baby. So, on my way, you know, but we talked a lot about it, and we came to an agreement that this year we would start the process. So we are in the line of adoption. We are still doing some documentation and some other process that we needed to do, but I'll talk a little bit about adoption too. And yes, I'm organizing my wedding alone. I'm in the middle of a process for adopt a baby, and also I'm a little, just very little entrepreneur. I have my own business, which by the way, I run alone. I don't have nobody to help me. I have a small language school online. I teach English, Spanish, but for kids, but my main point is to teach Portuguese for foreign people. I love what I do, and I love especially, I love my job especially because I can work from home, and I'm talking from my home office, and I promise I'll give you a tour about my house, then you can know exactly where we live. But now I'm working from home, and this was the best decision that I have taken in my life. Don't mind about the airplane sound if you can hear, because today we have a lot of airplanes flying for some reason here. We live nearby a small airport called Campo de Marte. It's very small for very domestic and simple flights, you know, so all the time the airplanes are around the house. I also have I also had my first graduation in journalism, but now I'm pursuing a second bachelor's degree in Spanish. I work with education, but my first degree was nothing related to that. So I decided to do a second graduation, and I also study from home. Plus, I am studying Italian. Yeah, Italian is a language that I truly love. My husband descends from Italian people, so we have a next trip to Italy. Our next trip is going to be in Italy next year. So I'm also studying by myself, and I do work, university, and courses from home. I'm also on a diet. Yes, I'm on a diet to get married, because before we decided about the adoption, I was trying to have a baby natural way. So I was doing some procedures involving hormones, and I got very overweight because of that. So now I needed to lose this fatnesses on my body because of my health, and also because I wasn't feeling good with myself. So I tried to go to the gym. I will emphasize that I try, because it's something I hate, but I've got a watch right now, and I try to control my macros and walking and everything else related to exercises. But for me, it's very difficult when it comes to exercises. However, I am really happy doing a diet. I think I'm the opposite of most Brazilian people, because here people love to eat very much, you know, eat different things, eat very much, eat fast food. And I opened a new space in my life for healthy food, and I started a diet, and this hasn't been a problem for me at all, you know. But exercises, it's difficult. I love dancing. However, I don't have time to go to the gym and do dancing classes, and at home I'm not a disciplined girl, so it's a no. And besides that, I have my own house to take care, because it's a very common habit, let's say, when a Brazilian woman works and the husband or partner works as well, they have somebody to clean and organize the house. Yes, but doing this is also a therapy for me. I love to have my house organized and cleaned, and helps my mind to organize together, you know. So I love doing that. And after everything that I told you that I do in a week, in a day, I also have my hobbies and my husband and my family and friends. And I love talking about spirituality. I love round trips, and traveling is my thing. You know, I am always organizing the next trip. Just for your information, we are going to get married on September 26th, the next less than 2 months. And we are going to our resort in the countryside to spend our honeymoon. Then on February, my husband has vacation again, and we are going to another place that we haven't decided yet. When I say we, I mean me, because I'm the one who decides the trips. He just go, you know? He's just there, you know? And next year, on September, we are going to Italy, my husband and I, and we are taking our father-in-law with us. So friends, if you like a crazy routine, if you like different topics every week, if you are into some curiosities, or if you want to know a little bit more about how is a Brazilian house, how we live, how we deal with the things, so thumbs up this video and subscribe. And join me in this journey, which is not only a therapy, but it's also a pleasure. And why not? A dream coming true? Maybe? Let's see. So welcome to my life.